Mustang fans, take a look at this one. This one's a beauty. As you can see from the exterior, the paint, this car stands out. Tornado red with a black hood scoop, black interior. Now this car basically turned into a Restomod is the setup that it has on it, and I'll get into everything that makes it that way and what was done to it, passed along from the previous owner. First of all, underneath the hood, 351 Windsor that's been stroked out to a 408 cubic inch engine, and that is paired with an automatic transmission, C4, shifter on the floor, bucket seats in the interior, and a lot of other goodies went into that build as far as the engine goes. Let me see if I can run down a few of them here for you. Top of the line internals were used. Edelbrock aluminum cylinder heads, Edelbrock camshaft and intake. It's topped off with a Holley 670 4-bill carb. Exhaust is a 3-inch custom-made stainless. Very powerful engine. I believe to the rear wheels is around 300 horse. So that's going to move this car right along. Now, if you want to check out the still picture so you can see the engine bay, undersides, interior, take a look at it. There's probably 100 or so pictures online of this car. They can be seen at uniqueclassiccars.com. Down below this video in the description, there's a link. Click on it. That's going to take you right there. And of course, you can call us too, 507-386-1726. Over 90%, basically about all of the chrome has been redone in this car, so that also pops, stands out. As far as wheels, it says a torque thrust style wheel, 5 spokes, always classic on any Mustang, and then Willwood brakes, slotted and drilled rotors, front to rear, riding on BF Goodrich Comp radials. And again, you can look up and down the side of this, that paint, take a look at how straight it was. This car was redone, all metal was used if there's any spots that were replaced. And it shows, I mean, it definitely shows it. Roll cage style bracing. I wouldn't really call it a roll cage, I'd more call it chassis bracing. Goes down through the trunk, and it's done right. You can take a look at it again in the underside pics, trunk pics. There's your shifter on the floor, bucket seats, retro style sound system also added. Modern gauges. Now remember, we do consider trades. Financing is available. We can assist with transportation. This vehicle may be eligible for an extended service contract, so consult with your sales associate when you call in or email. Now, let's see. Some more stuff. As far as the front end of this car, suspension has been all upgraded to racket and pinion, tubular A-arms, coilover springs, 1-inch drop spindles. And that will completely change the handling of this car. Again, more of a Restomod than anything. Rear end in it, 325 rear gear ratio. You know, the old bulletproof Ford 9-inch. Just everything done right on this one. And FYI, those Willwood brakes we were talking about, vacuum assisted. Now take a look up and down the side of the driver's side here. I mean, you can see the reflection of the showroom behind me. See how that paint pops. It is one nice setup. A lot of detail when you start looking at the detail on this car. Just done right. One thing I want to show you is, watch how this door closes, and I'll just barely swing it. I mean, it is just, look at that. It is beautiful. Tell everything fits right, built right, all the way down to just a little detail in the seat belts. Pony tri-bar. Another thing, if you look past that seat belt, right down here there's a switch. This car has heated front seats. So a lot of details went into this. Autometer gauges. There's between 2,000 and 3,000 miles since this was finished and built. You know, it's somewhat stock looking interior with the bucket seats, but we do have aftermarket gauges. Steering wheel, pivot shifter on the floor. Let's go ahead and fire this up, because that's basically one of the best parts about this car, is being able to hear it. This thing will turn some heads, there's no doubt about that, between the looks and the sound. Again, 351 Windsor stroked. There's your miles, a little over 2,000. 2,116 miles. Here's all gauges work. Retro radio works. And that throttle is responsive. Can't get over how nice everything. Door closes solid. Slip around to the back. Listen to this. Exhaust underneath dump on it. Like I said, you roll into any of your local shows, cruise-ins, this thing will turn heads the way it looks and the way it sounds. Alright, I'm going to pop this hood. I'll take a look too with the lights. I want to show you that. The daytime driving lights, over an high intensity discharge light setup. All the wiring was replaced when this car was built. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this a second. I want to pop the hood so you can see this engine bay. Alright, look under here. So like I said, power brake, vacuum assisted brakes, Willwoods all four corners. Griffin aluminum radiator. Edelbrock aluminum heads. Edmund headers. Car was done upright. And again, check out the listing. There'll be a description with all the pictures of this vehicle. Go ahead and look through the description. We'll have the details listed out in there, and like I said, I think there's over 100 pictures of this online. 1965 Mustang Coupe, Restomod, absolutely gorgeous. Tornado red, done upright. Give us a call, 507-386-1726. UniqueClassicCars.com. Down below this video in the description, there's a link. Click on it, it's going to take you right there. Remember, we do consider trades. Financing is available. Of course, we can assist with transportation, and this vehicle may be eligible for an extended service contract. Consult with your sales associate when you call in or email.